So these demons are suffering because, I mean, let me tell you what's going on in my life. Like, a lot of gang stalking has stopped. Like, a lot of noise harassment stopped. It's going to continue to stop. A lot of the things that they're doing now is just simply when I leave the house, and I only leave the house when I have to. So, it's easy to tell how dumb these people are, because if I'm in my house for a couple days at a time and I leave my house and I have multiple vehicles, it's kind of like, how do you know what I'm driving? How do you know what car I decided to drive today? How do you know where I'm at? How do you know I didn't, stay at a hotel tonight? Or how did you know I went home? We all know these answers. These are all rhetorical. But it just allows you to really see the facade behind the globe, the world. And I no longer take people seriously. I don't. Like, it's so easy for me to really laugh at people now. Like, I used to laugh at them and think bad. Now I laugh at them with pleasure. I'm really being myself, right? And these people have allowed me to be themselves because they've exposed themselves with trying to come after me. Very bad idea. Dead giveaway. So, now people, I know that I live next to pedophiles in my neighborhood, right? There's a bunch of sex trafficking going on in my neighborhood. My neighbors indulge in orgy parties, pedophilia, sex trafficking, gang banging, like I said, orgies, and I'm exposing them. And they're wondering, how am I figuring out their information? Well, let me tell you something. I know way more than I disclosed to you, and that's to be kept for the courts. That's to be kept so that when we get in front of the judge, your body language can be received in the manner that in which I wish it will be, and that's guilty, right? So a lot of things I'm going to bring out in the courts so that you will know by the body language that I am telling the truth. And we can just easily subpoena you all to a lie detector test, which is something I know you fail. But, it's kind of hilarious, man, how these people knew that they weren't going to be able to beat me. And, I never really felt like I could be beaten, as strange as it sounds. Like, I'm here, right? It was more so of me trying to stay away from people that I knew didn't have my best interest. That's former friends, former family members, former exes, right? Former employees and co-workers. Like, I wasn't going back to the jobs that I worked before. I wasn't going back to any exes that I previously dated. I don't care if I was in a relationship or if they were a side job. I wasn't going back to involving myself with any homeboys that I had previously spoken to with that were doing things that I didn't find plausible for men to do, right? Family members involving in incest, engaging in orgies, and multiple acts of perversion, witchcraft being heavy, right? A lot of your families, I know mine for sure, are nothing but witches and warlocks, but they're lower level. Like beginner. These people aren't shit compared to me, and they know it. And so it's kind of funny because now I sit back and I watch and I see the things that I took, as far as like I was saying in another video, government and it's people doing black magic on you. And I had no idea. I was basically giving all this credit to the government until I found out that people who I were dating were older than what they said they were. They had different names. It's kind of crazy how these people literally are placed in your life, like I said, to live a lie. Like these, I'm telling you, you're dealing with real psychopaths, real demons. Like, these people are really crazy. And what keeps me from allowing myself to go into tantrums with these individuals is knowing where they're going to end, knowing how karma is going to see them. And I've already seen the future. Like, if I speak it, it's going to happen. So I've already seen the demise of my enemies. They don't know it. They're still running around here like rats. That's just a part of the game, right? Rats always run in the dark until the light comes on, and then they try to find shelter. Well, now the lights are being shined on the rats, and they're looking for shelter, and there is none. There's no place to hide. You cannot hide from me, okay? So what you have to do is be exposed. And there's multitudes of you, and you guys are connected, and there's not a fake cop, a fake judge, a fake lawyer that's going to be able to assist you in your criminal activities, because they will go down with you. And I don't mean legally, I mean spiritually. So that's what type of time I'm on. I'm wiping out the demons spiritually. They will not have any peace. They will not have anywhere to lay their heads. I'm seeing some of the demons now getting arrested. They're having to go to court, riding on bad tags, driving false cars with no registrations. I mean, these people are sick, right? I dare you to go and do some research on some of your people in your neighborhood. Go do a case search in your state. I know I have. It showed me a lot about these people who smile in your face and they out here acting like they're Christians, and Christians are some of the most evil people. I'm just going to keep it real with you because they always, it's easy to be a Christian if you're only a Christian for an hour a week. I mean, how many hours in a week? There's 24 hours in a day, and a Christian's only a Christian for about an hour on Sunday. By the time service over, they're back to being a demon. And I can tell you, as someone who went to church faithfully and never missed a Sunday for about 20 odd some years, I can tell you this. I can tell you from the pulpit to the door, it's nothing but demons in there. These people will bite you in the back, talk about you, and then ask you what you want to eat, and poison the food that they've trying to serve you. I've been poisoned by these people. I've been set up by these people. But again, gang stalking is about reactions. And if you're not scared of these punks and these wimps and these simps, then there's really nothing that's going to happen. Yes, they're very aggravating, they're annoying, but they're trying to provoke you. Okay? A lot of the things that they're doing to us is to provoke us into raft, provoke us into going into a mental home, or provoking us to losing our rights as citizens so then they'll take over us. They don't win as long as you're outside. I mean, it may feel like you're not getting anywhere in life. Trust me, divine timing. We will win. They need to get you out of your element of freedom. If they have you in a cage, whether it's in a jail or a mental facility, then they've won. Why? Because you're no longer a threat. Why? Because they can keep tabs on you, pump you up with medication, ramp up the V2K and black magic. Everyone in the hospital is working with them just because they are. It's not even working with them. It's global here. We're not talking about a neighborhood. Watch. We're talking about 7.5 billion people that are part of a satanic crime syndicate. Okay? So let's not come out here and act like it's just a couple people. No. It's way more than just your neighborhood, okay? Way more. All right? Way more. I guarantee you that. So I just wanted to kind of just put these things in your ear and let you know that, we will win, guys. We just got to hold the faith. And if you need me for advice, I'm here.